All right, what's up, Dragon Brood? Y'all are here, early access, or not early access, we call it streamer event now, I guess, is the official name. But we are going to try some mono green because green got a lot of new cards in the set that are pretty good. Not a huge surprise. If you want to take it the list, I guess horizontal, because people like looking at it both ways. We'll go ahead and put this here. Boom, boom. But now, we have Llanowar Elf because we're playing green. You need mana, whatever. Flourishing Bloomkin. This is going to be probably the only thing we can play on turn 2 that the opponent can kill with a cut down. So that's fine. It'll be bigger later in the game anyway. Keen-Eyed Curator, 3/3 for 2, also removes Graveyard, so that'll solve some problems. Web Strike, Elite. This is one of the better new cards for green, honestly. Not only because it's 3/3 for 2, not only because it has reach, it has cycling, which can help you find stuff, but when you cycle it, you also get to destroy artifacts and enchantments, which is super sweet, so you don't have to spend so many slots to deal with some of those more problematic cards. Also playing Polo-Kranos, Reborn, so this is another thing with reach, so this should slow down a lot of those little pesky flyers from the various, like Temur decks and things like that we're seeing. Regal Imperiosaur, new card that's super gross. It's a 3-mana 5/4. We don't have a lot of dinosaurs, but it doesn't really matter. It's a 5/4 and you're playing an aggro deck, so for 3 mana, go for it. They'll pump each other. Thunder's Velocipede. Now, this one is a little weird because you can't really attack with it as easily because you have to crew it. But fortunately, a bunch of our 2-mana things are likely going to be 3 power. So then we can go ahead and play this, attack, awesome. But all our creatures come into play, they get supersized. And this sits around after a sweeper, which is super good. Surrak the Hunt Caller, this just gives everything haste. Like, it's just 5/4, give everything haste. Aganosaur Rex. This is one of the other new cards as well. This is kind of funny, too. If you play this after Surrak, you're attacking for 13. Like, that's pretty gross. Like, pretty gross. But it is a big body and can potentially protect some of your creatures. We're going to play one Nissa Ascendant Animus just because we're playing mono green. Why not? And a couple of Galta Primal Hunter, because the more I thought about it, like, Galta actually isn't that hard to get into play when you start out playing 3 and 4 power creatures, right? Often we're going to be able to play this for like 4 mana or less. So yeah, this should be pretty good. And then Primal Might, because it's a fight spell, but also helps you finish your opponent if you have something that's going to trample over or whatever. And then just a bunch of forests, because we have so much green mana in our costs. So many things are double green, triple green, whatever. You don't really want to play too many non-green lands. We could probably get away with like 2 of them, potentially. But I'm just going to leave it like this for now. We'll just see how it goes. Primal Might, Curator, Bloomkins. All right, sure. Why not? Let's see what happens. Hopefully we'll draw some of the new cards. Going and getting... No telling. We'll see. Alright. Got me a 3/3 against an island. Probably doesn't do much. Alright. Do we get to keep a Keen-Eyed Curator? Oh, they're playing the dude that has Exhaust. Okay. I will fight that guy for 0. Since all I'm going to do is just play a Bloomkin here anyway. And then attack. Uh-oh. We were reading it. Does it die? Oh, so he's on the Sultai Exhaust plan, for sure. Yep. This fights, right? Well, it's alright. We could just make it big anyway. So let's just go +3. Actually, no. I want to go +2 so I can remove the Expert. So let's do that. And then I'll spend a mana to remove that guy so he doesn't come back. And then attack. Alright. Well, that's all we can do. We're out of removal spells. So now it's just get the work done the hard way. Redshift. Make some mana. Oh, it has a new little icon for exhaust. That's pretty sweet. We are literally drawing next to nothing here. This is terrible. But we're going to attack anyway. Because opponent's at 7. What else are we going to do? Man, a Surok would have been sweet here. Being able to attack with that, an additional 5-power creature, would have been slick. Because now, as I say, you can double block the 2/3. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, actually. So, sadly, I think I need to kill Redshift, right? Well, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, let's do that. Let's kill Redshift. Though they can make a dragon here. Because that costs 4. Or play something and give it haste that might have a trigger of some kind. Kiora. Nice. Man, I guess I shouldn't have been so frivolous with my Keen-Eyed Curator. Could have kept cards out of the art from Kiora. Yeah, might as well. Oh my gosh, we've literally only drawn land this game. Oh, that's so brutal. That's so sad. Yeah, I mean, it's all we could do. I mean, we've drawn nothing else. Yeah, I mean, that's card number 6. You'll get to make an 8/8 with Kiora next turn if you have anything. Man, this is a harsh. Yep. Oh, I didn't play a land. I should have, actually. I was so caught up in my despair of not drawing anything. But yeah, get you an 8/8, man. Oh, now you show up. I say, what do I need here? Like Nissa or something? Oh, I guess another Primal Might would be something, right? You're neat, but don't really do anything. In a weird way. Like, this is that weird scenario of, like, should I play it or should I cycle it? Because we've already drawn a lot of lands. I think I'm going to cycle it and gamble. Just hoping for anything better. All right, you know what? That works. That's a nice little upgrade. It's not the greatest thing, but it's something. I mean, loot gets you 3 cards. So yeah, we're genuinely losing this game just because we drew whatever that was, like 4 consecutive lands and no spells. And loot's coming to get some. Oh, are they trying to get loot into the graveyard? He does have double strike though, which is super funny. So yeah, loot just gets in. Because sadly, loot could still shoot something and then double strike it or whatever, which would have been kind of gross. Because it's to any target, right? Yeah. Okay. A body's a body. And maybe we could grow the Curator? Potentially. Not quite ready to attack. We'll go ahead and let Loot draw their cards. Sadly. Loot's a good card, man. This version of Loot's highly playable. Alright, I will attempt to remove enough things. So we'll start with land. I don't even know if there is. I'm just looking because I have the mana anyway. Creature. Actually, are there any artifacts in here? Randomly, there are no artifacts. Creature. Oh, I can take instant and have a sorcery on my side. Let's take an instant. Probably this. And then we'll go to our yard and get a sorcery. There we go. Pass the turn. And we can also keep Kiora below 7 unless they just discard some extra cards here. And it tramples now as a 7/7. That's a thing to remember. That's the vehicle? No, this is just the exhaust guy. All right, sure. This conveniently works because if they have to discard stuff, me removing 2 still lets them make an 8/8, and we don't have lethal. Which you might be looking at. Yep, play the other Kiora. Didn't attack with the first one, though. Which I thought he might. Because if you're going to make the 8/8, then you just play the other one. Still haven't used the add mana, so we can still do that. Does this get haste or anything? Nope. Oh, you get to draw that many cards, though. Wait, why does this have haste? Oh, you kept the old one, played the new one. I see what happened there. Got it. What's the worst that happens if we block Kiora? Like I don't really know the answer here. But I guess we just let Kiora through? They have access to so much mana. It feels like anything could happen here. Because near, I can like still get Surak or whatever and have a haste creature, and or maybe, or you know, pump this up and it tramples. Like there's still ways we could win if we don't block with Curator. Because as it stands, like the Curator's still getting blocked by the 8/8. So I'm gonna play scared and just let Kiora through. And hope we don't just draw a bunch of lands. And I'll just work on removing more things just because. No clue how many, if any, they can get back, but obviously you want to get rid of that thing. Alright, come on, deck. Oh, is this it? We actually get to use a Ganosaur Rex here? Alright, let's sample to see what happens. Oh man, this feels dangerous. Here we go. In for a penny, in for a pound, folks. Oh man, this feels way more tense than it needs to be. The thing is, I have to wait till they commit to use their abilities. Like, it's like, what does Loot want to do? We're playing a game of chicken and I don't like it, but here we go. I'm just going to put this here and hope for the best. All right, it's indestructible and trample. I think that's going to do it if there's no response. As long as there's no bounce spell or anything. Maybe? All right. Woo. Woo. That was a good game, though. And Loot, honestly, probably could have done a few things. Like, the other thing, too, about Loot is it keeps you from attacking into it, right? Because it double strikes. It technically can do 7 damage to something, right? Because it can double strike for 4 and then shoot something for 3. So, Loot by himself is actually a real issue. Okay, this is a solid start. I ain't mad at this. Right? We have Llanowar Elf and Web Strike. Actually, Llanowar Elf into Imperiosaur is pretty gross. Or we could just try to start... I don't even know. If this Llanowar Elf lives, we have a embarrassment of riches on turn 2. Oh, it's gonna live, y'all. Oh, they're playing the artifact deck, though. This could get ugly. All right, let's go bigger, faster here, then. Whoa, is this a new effect for Summoning Sickness? That looks like it's way more wavy and stuff than we had before. That's kind of wild. I don't know if that means anything. Just something I noticed. I guess we just go here. As much as I would like to save that to exile something, I'd rather just do this. And they can have their life in a card or whatever. Crazy thing is, we have to be careful to not overcommit, potentially, if we think they'll be playing something like Split Up. Oh my god, they have so much mana. Fortunately, those can only play artifacts, but they can play that, what is it, the 5-cost artifact? That, you end up choosing like something that costs 1 mana, or 2 power or less, that one. I'm not going to play Galta here. Maybe I'm supposed to play Galta here. Like, I'm supposed to gamble, and if they just have the artifact, they have it. You know what? I guess I'm gonna, right? Like, you either get there or you don't. If they have it, they have it. Congrats. We lose. I'm into it. Like, just wreck my world, opponent. I mean, I guess you could... Wow, these effects are crazy. Did they add a lot of new effects here? Like, I feel like there's way more going on than we've had before. All right, here it comes. Is it? Oh, it's not. It's Radiant Lotus. Okay. Well, I mean, that doesn't mean it's not. They still will get access to 6 mana here. So we could still see it. All right, here comes 6 mana. All white. Yep, I bet that's what it's going to be. Oh, destroy creatures and vehicles. They're actually playing that thing? Oh my gosh. All right, well, they had it. What you going to do? Here comes Surrak, all by his lonesome. You have to sacrifice 1 or more artifacts. I mean, you could have if they wanted more mana, but like... Man, I needed a creature there. No! Oh, that hurts. All right, well, we'll attack. I don't know how this is supposed to work now. I mean, if we could get Aganasaur, I guess, that would be an 8/8 trampler. That's not nothing. Yeah, might as well attack. Opponent, those can't block. Like, why would you... I don't know. I mean, we just drew land, so we're getting wrecked here, so whatever. Might as well play it. I don't know why I'd hold on to that. I mean, if you're not sacking these and you're not attacking with them, like, okay, here we go. Probably another one of these, I imagine. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be another White Sun's Twilight. All right, make like 52 tokens. Oh, it's this guy shooting a laser is what's happening. This dude over to the right, the pet. Oh, Song of Totentans. That's a hell of a way to die. Good job, opponent. All right, this seems fine. This time we kind of want to draw lands. What do we want to do here? If we're going to do that, let's get rid of... I kind of want to say Surrak, but I'm going to gamble and get rid of... Keen-Eyed Curator? That feels gross. Probably right, though. Alright. Okay, that could also help. I'm going to play this because it just doesn't die to cut down. That was sort of what I was debating on the Bloomkin. It's like, oh, wasn't expecting to see a Glass Casket. I'll tell you that much. Alright, let's go here. If there's another discard spell, I think it's Bloomkin's time to go. And we're going to soul partition that. All right. That's a lot of removal, but sure. Bloomkin, you're out of here. You're fired. Okay. What other removal you got, opponent? Because obviously there's a lot there. Oh, that's why. You're playing all the exile things with Karametris. That's sweet. All right. Well, let's load up some bodies. I guess. Hey, wait. This isn't. Can't attack or block unless there are X or more cards in exile. There's 2 in exile, it says. Where's the other one? Oh, because Glass Casket's exiling one. All right. This is interesting because I could get rid of the casket, which will return a card from exile. I don't know if I want to do that, though. And this has to have how many? Put it 7 or more. That's quite a lot. All right, I guess I will, because it's kind of just like trading up, really. And we get a card. When we're kind of looking for land to unlock this Velocipede or whatever, so makes sense. Yep, you get hasty. All right. So now there's only 1 card in exile for Karametros. Or Ketramose, I should say. Different things. All right, well now there's 2. About to be 3, I'm assuming. No, maybe not. Yep, they gave us a 1/1. Fair enough. So they have 3. No attacks. Maybe it's about to be 4/5 here. Well, nope. You'll probably get 1. I mean, getting to draw cards off this is pretty legit. But they do also lose life. So that's sort of kind of helping us. Oh my god, there are so many things happening here. All right. That comes in bigger. This comes in bigger. I mean, I guess we crew it, even though we expect it to get exiled. Oh, is it not? It's not. Wow. Okay. All right, opponents at 4 when they'll have 3 cards and 6 mana, so they can deal with a lot of things here. No! Why? ¿Por qué? Oh, it's okay. They're at 3. Glass Casket. So they'll get to draw another card. What's funny is I can't use Keen-Eyed Curator because that actually helps Ketramose. Like, kind of sicko, but really amusing. I can do this for 2. That only leaves 3. And I kind of want to get this back so Ketramose can't do as much, right? All right. Well, let's just attack. Oh, Ketramose doesn't have anything. Never mind. Okay, then. All right. We will keep this. Ooh, we get to go big Imperiosaur on 2. Come on, don't let the Llanowar Elf die. Oh my gosh, actually, we could do Imperiosaur on 2 and possibly Galta on 3. Oh, I didn't even think about that. If we get an untapped land? No, don't kill the elf. Don't kill the elf. Don't do it. Okay, Mockingbird. They get an elf. That's not great for us, but, you know, we'll go big guy here. 5, 6. So 1, 2. Oh, no, we won't have enough. We would actually need more. For some reason, my math of it. I thought we had... I was calculating the other 3/3 in our hand. We can't do this on 3. As cute as that would be, it's not really possible. Like that card a lot. Like that card a lot. I have it in a list or 2 myself. Ooh, okay. Primal Mites. Alright, so what we do here is we play this. And then we Primal Mite up for 0. And then we attack. Then we can play Galta next turn if our Llanowar Elf doesn't kick the bucket. Inti, you got it. You know what? Gambling, not blocking here. Mostly because if I can just get big Galta down, it just stonewalls unless I have a bounce spell. All right, you got it. No, actually, I could block that. Like, how badly do we need Galta? Like, I guess is the real answer. Real question. I take 2. Yeah, all right, fine. I probably shouldn't mess around. In case they do have the bounce spell, next turn could get kind of bad. They can return this, though. Okay, so if I do this, I can't do that. Let's just go ahead and get the 5. Actually, this won't be able to block that anyway. Though we can remove that. So if I leave mana open, I'd be able to deal with it anyway. So that's fine, I suppose. All right. Attack with this. In the turn. Captain Howler, sure. Let's go ahead and remove this now. Sure, Enty's coming in. Do we just want to block Enty here? I don't think so. Yeah, Enty just gets to be big. We're going to take it. And then we get rid of a land. Then we get rid of a creature. Actually, nah, we just go here. Does this give trample? No, but this gives trample. Alright, we'll just attack with that. I could get in there. Oh, what did I do that for? They have a 5/4. What am I doing? Like, that was stupid. I should have attacked with my 5/4 and not my 3/3. That was dumb. Yeah, that was just a bad attack. I wasn't even paying attention. Alright, that was just lazy on my part. We might just die now, actually. We're actually gonna die, probably. That's okay, though. If not, Galta gets the job done, so we'll see what happens. I mean, there is a world being at 9. If it's like Monument plus something good, like losing the 3 from the Monument and then Trample from Enty, could be pretty gross. Alright, well, we'll play you since we already goofed up. I have to be concerned about a bounce spell, sadly, so I'm just going to attack with Galta, because we're at 9, because of my stupidity. Let's see what happens, though. Because there is the, like, deal 5 damage, discard, draw, like, then you could block with 2 things. Like, there's a lot of things that could go on here. There's Malcolm. All right. That's another blocker. That's a good sign, though, because that means their hand probably doesn't have anything too scary at this point. Because I don't know of anything that cycles for a red, other than maybe something that could give something like +2 or something like that. So we're going to take out at least 2, if not 3 creatures here, which is nice. Maybe. Like, I don't know. Things are changing. I don't know. Maybe they have something they can sacrifice an artifact and get an ability, because they keep checking their map. All right, nope. Galta just gets it done. Yeah, I have to say, we got like, because I made a boneheaded attack there on the previous turn. So we got a little bit lucky, if I'm being honest. And what it seems like, I think why they were doing all the math there, is it's possible these little +1s made a difference to not being able to let Galta be killed with the bonuses from Captain Howler. So, don't know if that's true, but we'll take it. Okay. Sure, we'll keep this. We drew the Nissa. I don't know if it's going to matter in this fight, but it's cool that we have it. Nope. I also built an Affinity deck of sorts, so that'd be cool. Oh, check it out. That's what the little thing looks like for the Start Your Engines. That's cool. Why did you put the chevrons pointing down? It would have been better to have them going up to be like level 2, level 3, level 4. Like I mean, it's a minor quibble, mind you, but I don't really get it. All right, Ataxis go here. Webstrike Elite might turn out pretty good if we can get another land, because then we can kill more things, which would be excellent. This thing costs 3. And you get to exile my 4/5. No! Totally fair, though. In that case, let's just load up the board here. I am not going to use Webstrike Elite for its good stuff. We're just going to try to fight with it, since we also have Primal Might. Though if we get a land, I might just play Nissa and unlock our Pulokranos, because that seems like the right thing to do. 3/4 flyer. I feel like they have something that's live there. Alright, I'm going to do it anyway. I told you I was going to do it. I'm going to be a man of my word. And that possibly helps. We'll see. That gets to return something. Makes sense. Oh boy. Alright. What are we looking to kill here? There's only an artifact in the graveyard, so we don't get to do much with the curators. This guy double strikes? Yeah, we kind of have to kill that, right? So let's juice up the Web Strike Elites for, I don't know, making a number here. For 3? Because then it'll be a 6/6. And I can still use some mana to remove stuff with curators. Oh, I should have done for 1 more, because now they could trade. Well, if they do trade everything, we don't care. Right? Like, if they trade everything, I think we're okay with that. Yeah, that's fine. Like, I'm definitely not opposed to that scenario. This does make a 1/1 when it dies, though, right? Yeah, 1/1 colorless servo. I don't know. Keen-Eyed Curator might be getting better with all the, like, artifact creatures and stuff. All right. So we got about as good of a thing as we could get out of that, all things considered. So we only have 3 card types in the yard. Artifact, creature, sorcery. Hey, there's the Aether Spark. I guess I should have left something untapped to block a flyer, huh? But they get to do a thing. Let's see what happens. Nope, they're not. All right, let's exile this. And then let's exile... I guess we might as well get this, just in case we get an opportunity to get something else. That is not going to be it, but we do get to turn this into a 6/6. And go attacking. Like, why not? All right, here's hoping. I don't know how good the Aether Spark is. I feel like I look at it, and it feels like it has words that are important. You know, as weird as that sounds. But I just couldn't think of scenarios that it was excellent. You know what I mean? Like, there's some that it was okay, but none that, like, was just, like, super crazy to me. You can still get Pulokranos with that, right? Yeah, because it's 3 or less. That makes sense. Ooh, wait, Keen-Eyed Curator gets all the types by getting the Aether Spark, right? Because it's a Planeswalker and equipment or whatever. Yeah, that's GG's. All right, cool. Okay, sure. We'll keep this. Llanowar Elf? No, Dryad. So this is when stuff goes to the graveyard. Instant or sorcery would be put into a graveyard. Alright, I'm going to go Bloomkin here first. Even though I think it could make sense for Keen-Eyed Curator, if I'm mostly just attacking with it, it's probably going to be a 3-3 anyway, so whatever. Do I trade with this guy? Sure. I don't know why I felt like it. I just figured I'm going to trade with it, and we'll see what happens. Could be gross if this is something like Sheltered by Ghost. Another Steed. All right, fair. Now, generally, I would say we can't attack into those things, but we can because we have Primal Might. So I'm going to play another 4 toughness thing. I'm going to do this for 1, take down one of those, and then we're going to attack for 6 because Imperiosaur is dumb big for no good reason. Imperiosaur is stupid for 3 mana. I mean, 5/4 is gigantic for 3 mana. And possibly pumps other things, you know? Or Heath Links? Cool. Okay, so now we're doing mounts. Got it. That's what's going on here. Alright, so things being what they are, let's kill the Seraphic Steed, play Keen-Eyed Curator. So let's do this for +1. Take out the better creature, obviously. Opponent gains a little life, but that's okay. And play a 3-3. So now, even if they have something that can saddle this and look for a land, they're not really inclined to. I wouldn't think. But there's only creatures and sorceries in the graveyard at this time. So Curator doesn't get to do a whole lot. Alright, let's just find a finisher. Let's find a Surrak here and just put this game away. Getting to attack with another 5-power creature would be awesome. Okay, they're Sheltered by Ghost. That's legit. Wait, we got rid of the Curator? Not gonna lie, I'm a touch confused. Why we wouldn't have got the Imperiosaur? Unless this is like next level chess of like, if you block, I would no, because even that doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Really? But I guess we attack for 10. I don't. Okay, sure. Well, as it turns out, Mono Green's still good, y'all. Like, actually, Mono Green's probably better now because Curator got better. The stupid Imperiosaur is just a 5/4 monster. Playing Galta actually wasn't difficult, right? Because we have so many high-powered creatures. And we won a game because of a Ganosaur. So, everything kind of worked out. I'm digging it. So, yeah. It's going to be a crazy season with Aetherdrift. If you thought these cards were not going to see play, I think they're very much going to see play. I think that's where we're at now. But, yeah. Y'all know the drill. Click the things to do the things and all that good stuff. But it's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.